NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Joey Gase has responded to NASCAR fining him after he chucked his rear bumper at a fellow competitor during the race at Richmond on Saturday. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. Before we get into Gase's response, let's actually go over what exactly happened here. Gase was spun out by fellow competitor Dawson Cram during the race. Let's take a look at this right here. This is from Bleacher Brothers over on X. Let's take a look, see at what happens. You can see right there, Cram just kind of spins him around, going into the turn there, slams hard into the outside wall. Rear end of the car completely totaled there. And then you can see he pulls the bumper after exiting the car, pulls the bumper off the car, walks down the track, and then chucks it right into the windshield of Cram as he goes by. Here's another look at it. And then finds his target, slams it right at him. A little bit of a accelerates there into it to get some more extra momentum, extra power. Throws it right onto the hood and up over the windshield and over the roof there. This is what he had to say following the race. Or I guess it wasn't following the race. It was during the race, but after he had exited the infield care center. So let's take a listen here.
It was a huge surprise. Like I said, I think I gave Dawson his first ever Xfinity start. He comes over, borrows tools from us all the time. And I think he just lost his head like he does every week, unfortunately. I mean, if you look every week, he has speed for what he's driving, but he shoots himself in the foot every week. So sooner these days, he's going to figure it out or he's not going to have a ride no more.
So that is what Gase had to say. Obviously not happy with Dawson and saying that he lost his head for that was why he spun him out. And then NASCAR issued this fine or penalty earlier today. They said Joey Gase was fined $5,000 for a safety violation after throwing his rear bumper at a competitor's car during Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Richmond Raceway. NASCAR officials announced Wednesday in their penalty report. Gase, driver of the number 35 Joey Gase Motorsports Chevrolet, was penalized for violating sections 8.8.8K of the NASCAR rulebook, which states a safety violation may be imposed for any action or omission by a competitor or vehicle that creates an unsafe environment or poses a threat to the safety of the competitors as determined by NASCAR. It then recaps kind of what happened, saying the 31-year-old Iowa native was bumped on corner entry to turn 1 by Dawson Cram at lap 173 during Saturday's event at Richmond, sending Gase's number 35 NCPC race against crime Chevy rear end first into the outside safer barrier. To show his displeasure, Gase climbed from the car, ripped the already dangling rear bumper from the vehicle, walked toward traffic, and threw the fiberglass bumper at Cram's number 4 Chevrolet, striking the car directly in the windshield. So that is the penalty, a $5,000 fine. Gase has responded to the fine on X with some humor, asking any bail bond companies want to sponsor this weekend. He also had a little fun here retweeting a fan, I guess, who said, or recycling scrap metal companies, or local souvenir manufacturers, or lemonade makers, or people who make shout outs. So definitely looking for a sponsor for the next race, but having a little fun, obviously, with the penalty. So obviously, Joey Gase is having a little fun with the fine and chucking the rear bumper at Dawson Cram. But let me know what you guys make of his response here. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below.